Setting heat across the United States, sparking wildfires, threatening power grids, and even threatening lives as first responders run call after call for heat-related emergencies. And it's not just here in our country. Europe is also seeing brand new records never set before. As ABC's Morgan Norwood shows us, it has climate experts now sounding the alarm.
From the Midwest to the Northeast, more than 124 million Americans now under heat alerts, and experts say climate change is driving it all.
We're talking about all-time records, like we have never in recorded history in centuries seen this type of heat.
In Texas, where temperatures top 109 degrees in Fort Worth, first responders taking call after call, many heat-related.
Our average age of a patient right now is 45 years old, and most of them think, oh, I'm young, I'm healthy, I can handle it. Not this kind of heat.
The dangerous heat already fueling multiple wildfires in Texas and challenging the power grid. Now it's moving east. ABC's Molin Lingy in New York City.
Power crews are already hard at work here in New York City, but the utility company says the real test will be later this week when temperatures rise and the power grid has to endure several consecutive days of extreme heat.
But it's not just the U.S. that's dealing with the rising temperatures. Europe is seeing record-setting heat, with firefighters in and around London battling blazes much of the day. ABC's Will Reeve in London, where residents are struggling to stay cool.
As the UK deals with its hottest day ever, government scientists here are warning that heat events like this could happen every 3 years.
Heat waves are nothing new, but experts say they're getting worse due to the climate change driven by global warming and human activity.
It's not inevitable that this will continue in terms of ongoing warming. We are locked into the amount of warming that we've already created. We can't cool the earth back down again, at least not easily, but we can prevent further warming if we reduce greenhouse gas emissions to zero rapidly, and that is possible.
Back here in the U.S., White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said President Biden would take additional climate actions on Wednesday, but hasn't said what those actions would be.
I wouldn't expect an announcement this week on the climate change emergency, but what I will say is that it is still on the table. We have not made a decision yet.
Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.